YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how I edit videos. The first thing you should know is that I don't use Windows, I use Linux. This version of Linux is Fedora 25. It's a free version offered by the Red Hat Corporation. This is the Cinnamon desktop. Linux has dozens of different kinds of desktops you can use. My favorite is Cinnamon when I have the power for it. So since I'm using a fairly decent quad-core machine, I'm using Cinnamon, which is great. The program I like to use is called Kdenlive, and it's also an open source video editor. I'm not entirely familiar with it, but I know it well enough to edit videos. When I make a video, the first thing I like to do is open the intro. I've actually made this kind of a separate video, so I can just load it and then start editing video right away. I wanted to add a quick clip here on how I created the intro, and I use a program called Art of Illusion. You can find it online, and it's available for free, and it runs in Windows. This is the file I created. My only problem with this is I didn't, the preview window down here, lower right, it doesn't update as you play the video, so I don't know if it's working or not. I had to kind of do this blind by watching the objects in the other windows to see what they were doing. I'll have to check to see if they have an update, but this object over here is the board circle, and it rolls into the center of the frame. And this object here is the strike through, the red circle with the strike through, and it's kind of far away, and it's actually slowly moving into frame while this one's rolling in. So I time it so that way it all comes together at the right time. And there we go. And then later on I add sound effects using Kdenlive. But it took me a couple hours to do this. I think I made the first draft about 8 in the evening, and I finished up about 10. So it's a pretty decent program for simple stuff like that, but it's got a ways to go before it's, professional grade. Here's the intro. I'll go ahead and play some. Great. Okay. There's a short video I made of installing a portable vacuum cleaner, so I'm going to go ahead and edit that. First thing I need to do is find a point where I can start. As the beginning of this, I'm grabbing all my tools and throwing them in a bucket, and I kind of want to get past that, so probably what I should do is drag it down to the timeline. So I'm going to grab my video, drag it down to the timeline. It's a good place to start right there. We'll probably start about there. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. This is a cutting tool right here, or the razor tool as they call it. Go ahead and do that. Switch back to the selection tool. Click on the segment I don't want, hit the delete key, right click the empty space and hit remove space. There we go. So I'm going to move this down here and add a transition. So I can right click the clip. I like dissolve. Unfortunately, when it puts it at the bottom, it means it's probably not going to work, so I should probably put it on the top clip, because it tends to want to always put it on the bottom of whichever clip you're using. So right there is good, and it always seems to automatically pick the segment that's the duration that's overlapping, so it should look pretty good.
to it.
There we go. You know, another thing I like to do is add a fade-in effect for the sound. I'm a 1 second guy, but they always default to 2 seconds. So, alright, so that's done. Now I should save this. We'll just call it portable vacuum installation. There. Well, this video is probably going to be really short because the only thing I want to do is talk about what I'm going to do.
Lithium hand vacuum.
Probably cut it right here. Move to the point where I go into place. And probably right there. Delete this segment. I can also drag clips around if I want to. Just pretty nice. Add another dissolves. Let's see how that looks. Alright, so all this setup business I'm doing, I think I'm just going to bypass all that. So let's just walk in. Go ahead and cut right there. It's probably a good place to cut. Overlap a tiny bit, add another transition. Let's check out this whole thing right here. I want to check this out. I start talking about something here in a second.
Okay, I've already installed one of these in my bathroom.
Okay, so when I take out the last piece,
Okay, I've already
and set it down.
Okay, I've already. Okay.
Right there. This is something I want to try. Right. Start right there. Cut. Alright, and I can leave this the same, but I'm going to go add an effect. Motion, speed, and I'm going to speed it up by, let's try 400 and see what that does.
Okay, I've already.
Okay. I don't need to do this, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to remove the audio. See, audio correction, mute. Alright, so the high speed part's going to be silent.
Okay, I've already installed one of these in my bathroom.
And not stop the video, that's where I'm going to cut it. So let's go up a little bit.
This is tough.
Put it right there. Alright, cut. Now go back. And what was was I doing?
And I've already installed one of these in my bathroom.
I'm going to cut right there. That'd be a nice smooth transition. Alright. So cut. Get rid of this segment. Get rid of the extra space. Grab my clip. Move it over a little bit. Add a dissolve transition. And check it out. Yeah. I want to add a fade out effect here. One second. And fade in 1 second. I can do fade to and fade from black for video, but I usually prefer the dissolve effect, and then I just use fade in and fade out for audio. That way you don't get this weird click between clips. Okay, notice I'm spending too much time making up my mind, so I'm going to get rid of some of that. Go back to the segment where that's good. So clip that. Go back over here. That. And transition, dissolve. Okay. Oh, this is another fun thing I like to do. Create a group. And I think I can add these. I gotta make sure they're in the right. Yeah, okay, fade in, fade out. And this is called FI, FO. Okay. So now when I create another clip, I can just go to this clip and drag the effect to the new clip, and I don't have to do all that business. Cut it there. Bypass my whining.
Plastic packages. Should have run a knife. And that's some real strong plastic. I mean, for screws.
Okay, I think I'm good there. Get rid of that. Grab this. Drop in a transition. And drag my effect over. And it's done. Yeah. So it looks perfect. I'm usually tempted to edit out small sections like this where I'm trying to figure out how to do something before I do it. But this video is so small, I kind of don't see the point right now. edit some of this out, I think. It's taking a long time just to run in some screws, so let's see. Okay, we'll cut there. Can edit out some more whining. Just come back here. Right there's good. Okay, add a transition. Grab an audio group and drag it over here. And we'll check it out.
It's just hard to get a grip on this like it.
Save. I want to save periodically because sometimes this program will crash. When I first started using it, it crashed a lot, but they've made a lot of changes and bug fixes since then, so it's been pretty stable. Stop there. Okay, so that's where I start the second one. Cut there. Delete. Transition. Audio. And we'll look at that.
It's just hard to get a grip on this like it. So.
Cut there now. Okay, let's go back. Again, right there. Okay, let's take that segment out. Drag it down here. I haven't even gotten into the video tracks. This comes default with 3 video tracks. I can add more if I want to. It also has separate audio tracks, and there has been an occasion where I've had to extract the audio from the video clip and put it on its own track so I could do some things. That's a feature that's available in this program, which is pretty nice. Okay, I think I'm going to do something here. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm going to try a trick here. So let's go here. Oops, back. Right there's good. Let's cut that. Okay, let's there. Add audio segment and check it out. There. Little extra minutia I can get rid of. I'm going to cut there. trying to figure out a good point to cut here. Right there, I think. Okay. Delete. Remove space. Transition. Dissolve. Audio. Put audio here too. Okay. Very anticlimactic ending. I'll just put it there. I should probably just trash that. Grab a new one. Alright, save. Okay, add effect, fade to black. Let's see what that does. You know, after thinking about it, this super anticlimactic ending at least needs an end title. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now we'll call add a title clip, show background, and see what color am I using. Text box. Okay, and let's increase the font size a bit. Drag it around. Oops. Here's something I haven't tried before. I don't know if I can do this. Add image, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right there. Okay. Oh, I can read it. Okay, so end clip. What's this? End title. That's what we'll call it. And drop it in here. See. Dissolve works on here or not. No, that's not where I want it. Yeah, okay, let's see what that looks like. Cool. All right. We'll save and re-render that. Yes. Yes, overwrite. Okay. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so the video is finally rendered. And it looks pretty good. So I'm going to upload it now. Also want to apologize. Occasionally I'll get so involved in what I'm doing I start talking like a golf announcer. I'm going to try not to do that this time. Let's go to YouTube. And upload a video. Okay. Unfortunately, in this theme that I use for my desktop, some of my text boxes are almost invisible, so I've got to highlight them. Anyway, let's change that to uppercase. Alright. And description, grief. Let me try using a notepad. Where's my notepad? And let's see. Oh. This is a short video of the installation of a portable Black & Decker lithium powered vacuum. Right. Copy that. Paste it in here. Looks good. Now my tags are vacuum. Oh, portable vacuum. Installation. I don't think I want to put Black & Decker in the tags. I'll just put my usual stuff. And that should be fine. Custom thumbnail. I know a good one.
I'm going to install a Black & Decker cordless lithium hand vacuum.
Somewhere in here. That's good right there. Yeah. So, video, take snapshot. Now, where do my snapshots go? Oh, I think they go in my pictures folder. Be dated for today, right there. Yeah, that's it. Cut this, and I always like to keep everything in its place, so this can be the projects folder. Paste, rename it thumbnail. There. And we'll add it. That's from the other day. This is from today. Okay, video is now published. That's a decent image right there. Yeah, sometimes YouTube will give you an image you can use. And I'm going to go ahead and pick theirs this time. All right, publish. It's public, yeah. And there it is, ready to play.
going to install
Cool. So, that being done, I'm going to use the end title of the last end title and sign off. Have a good day.